Adopt a Pet goes out of their way and goes over and beyond to care for their animals. It's better to adopt. We save a lot of them from other shelters. As far as the dogs, they come from other shelters. Cats come from Own a Surrender.
We were looking for someone to add to our family. We had a dog before, and she passed away about 2 years ago. We had her for 14 years. My wife was looking on the internet and came across Adopt A Pet Fenton and saw Finn and said, we need to go check this one out, and Finn is the one we're adopting. And we're just delighted.
So when someone comes in to adopt a pet, the first thing we want to do is have a conversation with you and figure out what you're looking for, what other pets you have in the household, what your ideas of what a dog or cat would be doing with you, whether it's a dog to go outside and hike with you or play, or just someone to cuddle on the couch with you. So we want you to think about what your needs really are so that we can help match you to one of our animals.
We were looking for a dog about 25, 30 pounds that we felt would be a good match for our family, good fit.
If you have other dogs at home, a lot of times we like to introduce dogs if you're bringing another dog into the home. If you rent, we do need to see your lease and make sure there aren't any pet restrictions. We do need to hear from all the adults in the households that they're in agreement into bringing this pet into your home. Once you find a dog or a cat that seems like it's going to be a good match, and we've talked with you about the animal, we sit down with you and go over the paperwork.
They gave us a lot of information. They were really timely when I was sending emails and invited us to come right out. And the gals that met with us through the adoption process answered a lot of questions and really helped us to get through the nerves of going through the adoption process.
Any animals that come into us are looked over by our vet.
Most of the time they will come in dehydrated, so then we'll have to give them sub-Q fluids, which will keep them hydrated.
And we make sure everybody is spayed and neutered. Everyone has a microchip ready to go home with you, and that's included in the adoption fee. And they're up to date on their vaccinations. They've received any other medical care they need.
When you see them going to a good home, how does that feel?
You cry inside. It's the best thing as far as when we foster with these little guys. I've raised them by hand, and when they go home, I love seeing the people's faces, their smiles. I love getting updates back. We can bring kitties and dogs back from sometimes brink of death, and then it's very joyous to know that you've helped save someone and put that someone in a home.